Good morning, everyone. So today we will be covering the news from 31st May to 6th of June 2025. So we cover weekly news and then we revise all the topics. It is kind of a revision class for all those students who are actually reading the newspaper consistently, religiously, and you can share this live with your friends also, or whoever is preparing for UPSC examination, civil services examination. And we try to cover the important topics. There are so many topics that are coming every week, every day, but we cannot cover all the topics. But what we can do is we can cover the important topics, and then we can make, you should make a list of the topics that were in news and you think that it is important, looking at the nature of the questions that are asked in the examination, like wildlife sanctuaries are asked, national parks are asked, rivers are asked. So whenever any river is in news, wildlife sanctuary is in news, state, location, this we can make a short note. Some topics are like we can cover one go, and we can write some important points. Some topics are like needs conceptual clarity, methods, these kind of things. So let's start the live. And then first topic is what? Swachh Survekshan Gramin 2025 in Delhi. This was conducted, okay, this survey. Why this is important? See, first of all, villages, very important, right? Swachh Survekshan, Swachhata. This is related to sanitation, which is again very important. This topic also covers ODF. ODF is what? Open defecation free villages, okay? So what was happening is that there are defecation, right? There are waste that is not treated well, right? So it causes disease also. So ODF was the program that was launched in villages, open defecation free, like Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, these areas, right? So we have to make our villages clean. Sanitation, proper sanitation should be there, and it leads to a healthier life, right? So we were facing many issues, cholera and other disease happened, right? So ODF. Then second advanced level was ODF plus, right? This is an advanced level of open defecation free program, right? Plus what happens is, in this we take care of not only the open defecation activities, but also we try to enhance what? The waste management, how to treat the waste, plastic waste, other waste, right? So how to treat it. So this becomes the advanced level ODF. Now this was Union Ministry of Jal Shakti. The ministries become very important whenever they take any initiative. So you have to remember the ministry. Okay, Jal Shakti, C.R. Patil launches India's largest. So again, very important thing that it is India's largest survey. Name is what? Swachh Survekshan Gramin 2025. Okay, now the goal is what? The intention behind this survey is that they are telling you that cleanliness is not a one-time activity. It is a everyday activity, right? It is a daily life thing that you have to take care. And if you're taking it in a daily life, then what happens is you'll be taking care of your health, disease, everything, right? So it is not a one-time goal, but a continuous journey. This was said correct hai. And access and reinforce. So ODF vision was what? Open defecation free vision was that they have to clean, they have to properly sanitize everything, and they should make sure that they maintain this level. When they were maintaining this level, then they were getting up to advanced level ODF plus. Then while maintaining also, they have to maintain the waste. They have to treat the waste. So this was also the ODF plus vision. So he's saying that SSG, Swachhata Sarvekshan Gramin, to access and reinforce sustained ODF plus model outcome and rank rural India on sanitation progress. So this is a PIB article. PIB is very important. Their articles, their language is so good, so beautiful sometimes, and they give you overall view of everything related to a topic. So read PIB articles whenever any important news is there, right? And then this is the villages that it will be covering. States, union territories will be covered under. Numbers have been given. So numbers are not important. The vision behind this thing is important. Okay. Now we will cover this content that I have prepared. Okay. So ministry is what? Union Ministry of Jal Shakti. Okay. This is the ministry. This is the program. This is the survey and conducted. So this language is important, that this rural sanitation survey was conducted by Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation. Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation. Okay. And now why? What is the reason? To evaluate sanitation outcome. Whatever we are doing, what is the outcome? So to evaluate this under the Swachh Bharat mission. Now this is again Swachh Bharat Cleanliness Mission, right? Gramin phase 2. So this comes under what? Swachh Bharat mission. So we have seen the origination, we have seen ministry and everything, and what is the purpose? To evaluate the sanitation outcome. One second. Let me check who all are there on the live. Okay. Yes. Good morning, online students. How are you? And please type your names. Who all are there in the live? Okay. Now, basic information is there, like launched by whom? We know that Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation Ministry is what? Ministry of Jal Shakti. Purpose: assess the status, sustainability of rural sanitation achievement, whatever we have done. So this is a survey. Survey means it will be recording everything, what all things have been done. Hi Adarsh, how are you? Is live okay? Everything is okay, visible? If any issue is there, please write it in the comment section. I will see and I will correct it. Okay, if any error is coming. Okay. Okay. Verification. Now, focus is what? Verification of ODF plus model villages. So they are verifying ODF plus. They are already ODF. Now ODF plus village verification is there. So these are the things that is important. Sampling of villages will be done. Household, school. Now facilities. What all facilities will be evaluated? Evaluation is there, right? They are checking everything. So what all things they will be checking is plastic waste management, which is again very important, right? Govardhan plants, right? Next is fecal sludge management. So yesterday, June 5th is celebrated as World Environment Day, right? So there were so many beautiful articles in the newspaper, important articles which are talking about plastic also. So what is the motto of this World Environment Day? What was the motto? The theme was, this is also asked very frequently, UPSC asks, because World Environment Day is very important, June 5th, very important day. Then what was asked? Okay, Adarsh, very good. Are you in Alchemy IAS? Adarsh, one student is there in Alchemy also. Are you our student or you have joined the live? Okay, I thought our student. Thank you so much, Adarsh. So yesterday was World Environment Day, and the theme was beat plastic pollution, right? It was talking that plastic itself is not a problem, right? How we use it is a problem, how we do not manage it well is a problem. So plastic has very advantages also, good advantages also, that we use it in where? Medical sector also, other areas also. And there is a study that was conducted that plastic can actually help us in beating what? Heat also. Climate change, maybe some role is there if we use it in a very good way, right? But what happens is, what we are doing is we are misusing it, and plus same time we are not managing it well. So management is very important, right? Plastic management. So we can actually use it in a positive way. Okay. Now data integrity measure, geofencing. So geofencing will be there. The survey will be conducting geofencing, means that there will be a what do we say, boundary, digital boundary will be there, right? Virtual boundary will be there, that will be created, and then that will be assessed. Okay, implementing agency is independent agencies will be there, which will be appointed by the Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation. Okay, Adarsh, are you our student? I just want to confirm this thing. Okay, ranking criteria. So 4 key components are there. Okay, service-led progress, direct observation of sanitation status, functionality of sanitation infrastructure, and citizen feedback. So these are the 4 components which will be analyzed and which will be evaluated. Very important. Okay, so simple thing, feedback will be taken, right? And then composite score will be used to give the ranks to the states, union territories, and the districts. So this is how this survey will be conducted, and the awards will be given there. Now, significance. This part is really important. Why we are reading the scheme basics? We have to understand the basic, the statistics also, and then the important part, why it is important, right? So how it will be helping us. First thing is that it will strengthen community-led rural sanitation. This is a local level initiative. Swachhata, everyone has to do. It is a not one-time goal, everyday goal, right? So this is a community-led effort. So whenever any question is coming related to community-led efforts initiative, we can give this example, right? Efforts. Now, it encourages evidence-based policy decision. Geofencing, everything will be evaluated. Then what happens is, we have evidence, we have outcomes, and then policy initiative. We can make the policies, taking better decisions, right? Next is increases transparency and accountability. Why? Because we are using the technology, right? Technology is involved. Geofencing is being conducted. So we have accountability, we have transparency. Everything will be on track, right? It will be monitored. So this is why it will be helping us in having a good transparency. And then okay, Adarsh. So this is news. Yeah, this is news analysis, and we are covering the topics from the perspective of civil services preparation. Okay, so this is a current affairs class which can help you in other competitive examination also, and same time civil services examination also. Okay, supports a clean, garbage free rural India under Swachh Bharat mission. So this is the vision. We want a clean, garbage free rural India. Okay. Are you preparing for any exam, Adarsh? UPSC relevance. Now, UPSC relevance. What are important things are there? Prelims pointers are there, then question will be there, and then one mains question will be there. That how can the questions be asked? Who all are there online? Can you please say hi? I want to know who all are attending the live session. Okay. First point is Ministry of Jal Shakti, we know focus is on ODF plus villages, right? Next is evaluation, FSM unit, right? Then survey includes geofencing, citizen feedback, very, very important. Then only we can make ourselves better and better, right? Next is conducted by an independent third party agency. Independent agency hired by Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation, right? So this is the thing. Okay, exam was good. Can I get your personal mentorship for my mains mentorship program, ma'am? Yes, others. Actually, we are running a mains mentorship program. And it has started last week itself. So please contact office people. I'll give you the number 7034001004. Please call on this number and then they will give you the detail and I will connect to you to from that number itself. Okay. So we are running a mains mentorship program, which is like a very different and very good elements we have included. Okay, so you can join that program. It is online also, offline also, and recorded videos are also available. Okay, prelims practice question. So one question is there: which of the following facilities are evaluated under Swachh Survekshan Gramin 2025? So what all facilities will be evaluated? We saw, right? Govardhan plants, fecal sludge management, plastic waste, individual household electrification. What is the answer? The answer for this question is very good. So answer is what? The individual household electrification is not there. Swachhata, right? Sanitation related things will be there. So answer will be 1, 2 and 3 only. Okay. Now coming to the mains question, this topic is related to, it is very important for environment and governance, paper 2 and 3. So if you are a serious aspirant, civil services aspirant, then you should read the syllabus every time, and whenever you cover any topic, please connect the topic to the syllabus part so that you can give good examples when you're writing the answer in that paper. So governance paper, environment paper, this can be used, ODF plus Swachhata Gramin Survekshan. Now, what kind of question can come? So this is a kind of question that is prepared. Evaluate the significance. What is the significance we saw, right? Swachhata Survekshan Gramin, and then in reinforcing sustainable sanitation and behavioral change. Behavioral change, how? It is not a one-time thing. It is every day. So we have a habit that is developing, that we are building towards making the villages ODF free, right, in rural India. And how does it contribute to evidence-based policy making? So whatever we covered in the topic, actually a question is prepared on that thing, and you can easily, I think you can easily answer the question, right? Okay. Now, this is a discovery, nearly 3,000-year-old Mayan complex discovered featuring pyramids and canals. So whenever there is a discovery, whenever we get a evidence related to history, we should cover that thing, because going from the current affair to static part is very important. Any kind of question can come, right? And we have to prepare ourselves in a 360-degree way. Okay. So now Mayan civilization is in news, and 3,000-year-old city in northern Guatemala we have discovered. Okay. Okay. So remains have been found. We will look at the description of the Maya civilization. What was the civilization? It was urbanized. Okay. And key achievements are very, very important, and geographical spread. First, we have to understand the geographical spread. The time period is 2600 BCE, right? Yes, yes. Adarsh, that is what I'm saying. Yeah. Guidance we can provide you, but you will have to call, right? So we will provide you the guidance. Just have a talk. Number is 7034001004. On this number you can call, then I'll connect to you. Okay. Okay. Key achievements are what? Astronomy, mathematics, calendrical system, and hieroglyphic writing. Right? This writing style they adopted. This writing style is what? They use symbol of plant, you know, right? Symbol of plant, animal. So this is the kind of writing that they write. Then architecture, pyramid, temple, observation, palaces, without metal tools. So these things were there, but they did not use metal tools. Okay. Next is what? Geographical spread is what? Guatemala, Honduras, and Mexico. So we have found this is an urbanized civilization, right? More than 40 cities we have found which were urbanized. Agriculture is what? So we can say that urbanized city it was, advanced farming was there, and forest clearing, rainwater reservoirs, these were the things that they were using. Next is decline started after 900 CE. And then legacy is what? Its legacy still exists. Culture, we see the culture is still continued in these areas. Significance of the new discovery. So what happens is, whenever we find any discovery, we rewrite the history, right? We have to correct the history. So pushes back the timeline of organized ceremonial and urban development in the Maya world. So it has updated, right? How the ceremonial activities were happening, organized ceremonies were happening, and urban development. Cultural understanding also, it gives more detail about the cultural understanding that offer clues into religion, ritual, early governance structure. So they had a planning, they had a system that they were following, right? So we get an idea of that thing also. Use of modern technologies have helped us, lidar, right, in identifying the layouts. Next is global relevance is what? So it is an ancient civilization. So it helps us in understanding the consistency, the continuity also, and the long distance trade also. How this topic is related to the UPSC. Why it is important for UPSC? So Mesoamerica, right? Particularly Guatemala and southern Mexico. So this civilization was flourishing during that time. They had an astronomy, advanced astronomy, calendar system was there, and the script was there, right? Large urban center, more than 40 cities were there, right? And then architecture without metal tool. This is very important, without metal tools. Classic period of the Maya civilization, a time period was 250 to 900 CE after the decline started. So this is the normal cycle that the cities, first there will be a origination, evolution, then they will be reaching to the maximum level, development, growth, everything will be going at the highest peak, then the downfall will start. This is a natural cycle that is happening, right? And this all happened, we found all this thing because of the technology. Now, question is what? That Maya civilization is known for which of the following contribution? Online students, please give the answer. What all contributions Maya civilization had? Development of a leap year, adjusted solar calendar, codices made from fig tree bark, construction of underground reservoir for water storage, and discovery of the wheel for transport. So we see that there was a calendar, right? Tree bark, okay. Construction of underground reservoirs were also there, right? Canal was there, right? Next is what? Discovery of the wheel for transport, which we haven't covered. No, this we haven't covered. Wheel for transport, right? So they did not use the wheel for transport despite understanding its principle. Every civilization has a shortcoming, right? They do not adapt to all the things that are going on, right? Trending things. So how the question can come in mains examination? So this is related to the art and culture and history. So recent discovery has added a new dimension for our understanding of the ancient civilization. Contribution we have to understand in the science, architecture, writing. This is a simple question. I am just giving, I keep the question from every topic, because whenever we read a topic, what exercise should we do? We should actually try to make questions. If we ourselves are not examining ourselves or not creating questions for ourselves, then we'll not be able to understand it well, right? What kind of question can come? Assess. Evaluation is very important. What kind of a question can be asked, right? So be your own examiner, okay? Prepare question for yourself from the topic that you read. Then only we will understand the mindset of UPSC civil services also. Again, very important topic is Prime Minister Modi to take part in Bhopal event. Why? 300th birth anniversary of Ahilyabai Holkar launch projects. So very, very important 300th birth anniversary, Ahilya Bai Holkar. Okay, so who is she? Now, what is her contribution, right? And many times what is asked is their names. They are called by this also. This name is given, and what is the contribution of these personalities, right? So these all things become very important, and when government is also focusing on women empowerment, women led development, right? This is the vision of government also. So this becomes more important for us to cover these personalities. Okay. Next is Ahilya Bai Holkar. So Modi, Prime Minister Modi participating in the Mahila Sashaktikaran Mahasammelan. Okay, Sashaktikaran means empowerment. Okay, and Mahasammelan, it is a big event in Bhopal, and this celebrates the legacy of a powerful women ruler. Why she is important? Because she was a ruler, right? Holkar dynasty and social reformer also, patron of arts and symbol of just governance. So these are all the important things. Okay. Now the basic information is what? Her name is Maharani Ahilya Bai Holkar, and born in 1725, Maharashtra, died 1795. Dynasty was Holkar dynasty, and she served as ruler from 1767 to 1795. Capital is what? Maheshwar, and titles are the philosopher queen, John K, and then Punya Shok. Punya Shlok. This was the title that was given. Now her contributions are very important. Okay. Contributions are what? Administrative contributions are there, governance related, then military leadership is also there. So fair and impartial justice system was made and accessible to common citizen, and now widows also. So whatever the section of society which was not happy, which was suppressed and exploited, she actually catered to their demands, and she removed the laws that confiscated property from childless widows also, established the courts also, daily public hearings were there, women empowerment. Why we are saying she rejected Parda system? She gave the property to the widows also, right? Child widows. Then military leadership, trained in military tactics. She herself was a good military person, personally led troops in battle, modernized the army with French assistance, right? So time period was late 18th century. Next is appointed Tukuji Rao Holkar as army chief. Now talking about culture and architecture, patronage is what? So patronized poets, scholars, artists, and then promoted the textile industry. What is the quality of a good leader? He or she will be looking at every aspect, will be leading a growth and development or advancement in every aspect of life. Okay, touching every aspect of the life. And then culture, philosophy, everything was there. Restored hundreds of Hindu temples. Kashi Vishwanath temple is a very good example. Temple in Somnath, Gaya, Rameshwaram, Dwarka, dharmshalas, ghats, roads, everything was given attention. Now, significance is what? So, women leadership, women empowerment, women-led development. Next is what? Syncretic. Reminds us of the syncretic and inclusive governance tradition. Highlights indigenous model of development and justice delivery. So, justice system was there, fair and just governance. Okay, prelims pointers are that whatever what all contribution she had: rebuild the Kashi Vishwanath temple, rejected Parda, justice was accessible, achievable by the common citizen, right? Daily hearings were there, courts were there, arbitration courts were there, supported childless widows, removed Parda system, and she is known as philosopher queen and Punya Shlok also. So Punya Shlok term can be used, that this is used for whom? Okay, so this kind of question can also be asked. Now, coming to this question, what is the answer? Ahilya Bai Holkar is associated with which one of the following contribution? Okay. Answer is what? Construction of Red Fort, promotion of Sanskrit, Marathi literary tradition, modernization of army, Maheshwar as a textile hub. So, what is the answer? 2, 3, 4. Construction of Red Fort. This online students. So sometimes some vague options are also kept. So sometimes these kind of confusing statements come. Online students, what is the answer? Correct answer. Adarsh, are you still there? Who all are on the live? Can you please type yes? 1, 3, 4. Correct. So Sanskrit literature is there, right? Culture. She held in cultural promotion also. So Red Fort was not built by her. It is a common question, right? Okay. So Ahilyabai Holkar's main question. Ahilyabai Holkar's legacy challenges the conventional male-centric narrative of Indian polity. Right? This kind of question can be asked, relating it to the polity and then contribution of the leader. Okay. So discuss how her governance, social reforms, cultural contribution make her a ideal model of ideal leadership, or women-led development also we can see, right? We can say, right, in Indian history. So this kind of question can come based on the contribution of Ahilyabai Holkar. So this was the topic. Next topic is 34 biostimulants to spur manufacturing. Okay, so center has notified, center's notification of 34 biostimulants to spur manufacturing. Okay, so 34 biostimulants are there. Biostimulants are in news. So how to cover this topic? Okay. So this becomes important, that what is biostimulant? What is the benefit? Science and technology related, science related questions, whenever they're asked, so technology application becomes very important. We have seen in this year paper also that not only bookish knowledge, but applying the knowledge in the real world is the important thing. So science and technology application becomes very important, and this is done for what? Sustainable agriculture in India. Which is very important. Sustainable agriculture or sustainable development is not a choice anymore. It is the need of the hour. Okay. So boosting, it will boost the sustainable agriculture. So government of India has notified 34 biostimulants, marking a significant move to spur domestic manufacturing. Then streamline regulation, promote eco-friendly inputs under the, this is important, that fertilizer order 1985, under this it was notified. Okay, now this slide is very important. The definition becomes important, that what are biostimulants? Biostimulants, okay, substances, these are substances or microorganisms that enhance plant growth, stress tolerance by stimulating, right, natural processes in plant or soil. So they will be enhancing, they will be doing what? Getting the better results from the outside or inside forces, right? Stress tolerance or inside plant growth, whatever is leading in whatever activity is happening inside the plant, so that will also be stimulated by these biostimulants. This is the application. Okay, and this is the definition. Function, what is the function? So it will improve, because it is stimulating, it is helping in enhancing the things, right? So it will be improving nutrient uptake. So better growth will be there, and abiotic stress also, this will be also, they will be helping in this also. Extreme temperature, so facing extreme temperature, how to do that? Drought, salinity, root development, soil, microbial health. So not only the plants but also the soil, so it will be helping in soil also. Okay, example kya hai? Humic acid, fulvic acid, seaweed extract, beneficial microbes. So these are the example. Now regulated under the fertilizer order 1985, and then recent notification did what? 34 biostimulants have been notified, okay, for wider application. Advantages become very important. Okay, so we saw that it will be increasing what? Plant tolerance, okay, to abiotic thing outside, heat, temperature, right? Next is nutrient uptake, use, how they're using these things, that will also be increased, right? Improve soil microbial diversity, health, crop vigor, overall yield, and sustainable and low input agriculture. Very important. We are focusing, government is focusing on doubling the farmer income. How the farmer income will be developed, doubled? See, whatever investment farmers are doing, that should also affordable, that should be affordable, right? So this is also money saving, more money at the farmer's hand. Then government, if government is supporting, government is providing the things at a lower cost, then also the farmers will be spending less. So in this way also saving money means that increasing the money at the farmer's hand only. Okay, and doubling through productivity, good yield. So these stimulus will do what? These biostimulants will be increasing the yield, the productivity, because better efficiency is there, using the nutrients in a good way and then resulting in good yield. Okay, now UPSC relevance, prelims pointers. So these are all the important things that we already discussed. Okay, that it will be helping in the physiological processes. Now the question time. Look at the question. With reference to biostimulants, consider the following statement. Who are these? Are they plant hormone that provide nutrient and directly to plants? They help enhance abiotic stress tolerance and nutrient efficiency in plants, and they are regulated under the order in India. What is the answer? I think first and second is okay. Easily we can find the answer. But first, what about the first statement? Are these the plant hormones? Then what is the answer, online students? Who are there online? Okay. 2 and 3. First is not correct because they are not plant hormones. They are what? They're stimulants that helps in enhancing the things like weeds, right? So which of the following can be classified as biostimulants? Next question. Now, examples. What are the example of biostimulants? What all things will be coming under the category of biostimulants? Seaweed, mycorrhizal fungi, and NPK fertilizer and humic substances. This kind of question can also come. First we saw that what all things are associated, basic thing. Now example. So, among these four, what all are biostimulants? Online students, can you give the answer? So the answer is fertilizer is not. It will not be coming. Simple. See, sometimes very with applying the common sense itself, we can find the answer, right? Fertilizers. Fertilizers are not biostimulants, right? These are the biostimulants. Okay. Answer will be what? 1, 2, and 4 only. They are NPK are what? Nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus. These are the fertilizers, not biostimulants. Okay. Now, what kind of question can come in the mains examination? So, discuss the significance of biostimulants in promoting what? Sustainable agriculture. So, they are doing what? Sustainable agriculture promotion and enhancing climate resilience, right? So, this we already saw how they are going to this thing, and also examine the regulatory measures needed for their effective adoption. So, regulatory measure is also important. Okay. Now, again, important news. This is what is happening, the impact of climate change. So glaciers are drifting apart and then ice sheets are breaking off from the glaciers, right? So these things are also happening. So this is in news. How Argentina's most famous glacier, once unusually stable, is now crumbling. So this is Perito Morena Glacier. This can be asked that this glacier was in news. Where is it? Find the location. Okay. So this we have to cover. This is a very small topic. Okay. So it is called White Giant of South America. So becomes important for us, right? White Giant of South America, Perito Moreno, one of the most iconic glaciers and located in Argentina. We have seen this year, guys. Please understand and analyze the paper well. Not only attending classes, but analyzing paper is more important. Okay, you should know what kind of questions are coming. This year, map related questions were complicated also, and they came like many questions came. So you, whenever any country, anything is in news, please go through the map well. When South American countries are in news, Paraguay, Argentina, Colombia, please go and look at the map and know the location of the things, the seas, the oceans. Okay. This becomes important. So it is in Argentina. Basic details are what? That it is known as the white giant. So they can ask, simple question can be asked that white giant was in news. What is it? Or where is it? Right. So this can be also asked. So please go through the previous year papers. Very important exercise that you should do. Okay. Now it is in Argentina and it comes under the Andes mountain. So we saw this year that Andes mountain question was there. Yes or no? That what all countries are there under Andes which cover the Andes mountain, right? So Andes mountain, South America, and protected area. It is a protected area, lies within Los Glaciers National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Again, very, very important. Okay. So understand the importance, the relevance of the topic. Okay. So many important facts are there related to this glacier. Okay. Formation is what? Originated during the last ice age. Then major source of fresh water for Argentina. Where is Argentina? South May. Is it in the northern side or the southern side? South America. This is under South America, but northern or southern? Who will give the answer? Argentina's location. Is it on the northern side or southern side of South America? Yeah. Okay. So ice calving phenomena. Again, one more important term becomes important for us is ice calving. What is ice calving? So it is like the ice break off from the edge of the glacier. Okay, so it is like cutting itself off, okay, because of the climate change. And the ice calving phenomena attracts global tourists and is major visual spectacle. So this is the location of Argentina. This is Argentina, and this is where our Andes mountain runs. Okay. And this is Brazil. So please go through the map well whenever any country is in news. Knowing the location is very important. This is Andes mountain, Amazon rainforest, the Pampas. Okay. Now, climate change concerns are there. Perito Morena, like many global glacier, is now experiencing melting. This is why it is happening. Okay, next is ice calving event. While natural due to forward movement are becoming more frequent and intense. See, some phenomena are natural phenomena of the earth, right? But what happens is, uh, like we covered biostimulants, right? It is also natural that like if we eat food, so definitely we will be growing by the age when we are like 34, 35, 40, we will be growing old. This is a natural phenomena. But what we do is sometimes certain activities lead to doing more free, like it will be happening fastly because of some things that we are doing. So this ice calving, breaking of the ice sheet from the glacier is common, is very natural. But what is happening because of climate change? It is fastening the process. Huh? So it is happening more frequently, and this is going to damage the earth. Yes or no? Rising global temperature are threatening even the most resilient global system. So currently, one South American country only became ice free. This was also, and this is not a good news. One country became ice free currently. Last month it was in news. Please tell me the name of that country in the comment section. Whoever is on the live, give me this answer. Which country recently became ice free? Okay. And this is, I have given you the answer, like a hint I have given you that it is in South America. Okay. Next is UPSC relevance. So facts related to the white giant is it is located in the Andes mountain, found in Argentina. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Ice calving event is there, which is a tourist attraction, but it is happening more frequently now, which is a cause of concern. Now, related to the Perito Morena Glacier, some statements are given. Yes, please give me the answer. Online students, please give me the answer. Is it located in the Andes Mountains of Chile? It is known for large ice calving events due to its forward movement. It lies within a UNESCO World Heritage Site. What is the correct answer? 2, 3. So first fact is wrong. So we can eliminate the first fact. So one option is remaining. Only single option is there, which is 2 and 3. So this becomes important. Even if we know the location, then we can solve this answer. Yes or no? Okay. Second question. Significant. Why Perito Moreno Glacier is significant? It is the world's largest glacier. It has been completely stable over the past century. It is a major freshwater source and tourist attraction, and it is located in Antarctica, contributes to sea level rise. What is the correct answer? Not the world's largest glacier. No, it is not stable. It is unstable. We saw, right, movement. Because of the movement, forward movement itself, it has become a tourist attraction, right? This is right. Third, C. Answer will be C because location is not correct. Correct? It is in South America. Okay. Now, what kind of question can come from the mains perspective? So, first we will see the syllabus part, GS paper 3, environment and climate change. Okay. Now, discuss the environmental significance of this Perito Moreno Glacier and the implication of its rapid retreat. How it can affect. How does glacial melt reflect broadened patterns of climate change? How they are reflecting the pattern of climate change. Yes or no, students? Are you understanding everything? Is everything okay, clear till now? Now, one news is there related to Neolithic age. Neolithic age groups discovered near Bhuta Pandi in Kanyakumari district, Tamil Nadu. So, what is this? this discovery has been unearthed and this is related to Neolithic age. So we have to cover Neolithic age and it is rock grove unearthed in Tamil Nadu. Now, Archaeological Survey of India discovered this thing in Tamil Nadu. And what did we find? That these groves were used by Neolithic humans to sharpen weapons and tools. Okay, so tool technology was there. We saw that Neolithic people, Neolithic means what? New plus lithic, stone. So new stone technology. What was the technology? Stone technology. Okay. So because of the abundance of use of the stone in their civilization, they are called Neolithic people. Okay. Lithic means stone. Okay. So this was the technology that they were using, and these rock grooves were used to sharpen the tools, to sharpen the weapons. Okay. So basic things we'll cover. That timeline is what? Neolithic, we know that 10,000 BCE, and then let's go. Okay, followed by, so after Neolithic, what came is Chalcolithic culture came, Copper Age culture came, and this was the first metal that was used by humans, copper, right? And Bronze Age came. Bronze means mixing copper and bronze. So how did we get bronze? So Bronze Age was there, right? Key features of the Neolithic age. Now, what was the feature of the Neolithic age? Very, very important. It was a new age, new technology was there, new activities started, like agriculture started in Neolithic age. Farming, small level activities related to farming started in Mesolithic. After Mesolithic, Neolithic came, right? Agriculture started and many activities, storage started because production was happening at the good level, right? So polished stone tools we see, small tools we see, refined, more refined tools we see. Beginning of agriculture, animal domestication, it also started during the Mesolithic, right? Domestication. Next is permanent village settlement were there. This is very important that permanent settlement started. Okay. So people started doing agriculture and permanent settlement also started. Development of pottery, weaving, alcohol production, and we see mud houses, social stratification evidence is found, right? Elite burial with status object, elite burial. So Neolithic had burial system also, and all the burial settlements like systems were different from north to south to east and west. Okay. Early expression of architecture and decorative art. Now, effects of the Neolithic revolution. Why do we call it revolution? Because it was a changing kind of civilization, transition from nomadic to settled life. Settled life for the first time, permanently settlements started developing. Surplus food led to pottery, right? Surplus was achieved. First time surplus status was achieved by humans in Neolithic age. Okay. Next is laid foundation for urbanization, civilization, and trade. Right. So here we see that urbanization started. Then comes the Chalcolithic age, copper started, Bronze age, Harappan age, right? So this is how we reached the urbanization stage. Marked human control over nature. Now humans started controlling the things surrounding them. If we see hunting, if we see what the stratification, the society, the environment, right? Technological innovations, cultural evolution, okay? End of the Neolithic age. So introduction of copper tools started, then transition to Chalcolithic and stone tools phased out. Less use of stone tool, more use of copper, bronze, these things started. But there was use, okay? Now sites are very important. There are so many sites, okay? Uttar Pradesh, okay, Burzahom, Chiron, Uttar, Edakal caves, Kerala, we know, right? Very famous site, Kanyakumari. Now we have found rock grooves. So this is the basic information that it is started 10,000 BC and then ground stone tools were there. Now this is a simple question. The recently discovered Neolithic rock groove site in India used to sharpen tool is found in which state? So Tamil Nadu. Okay. Now evaluate the significance of recent archaeological discoveries from the Neolithic age and how do such findings help trace the evolution of technology. So history related things, if any news is there, how do we have to cover that thing, that how it is helping us in understanding the evolution of the technology, evolution of the settlement, evolution of the life culture, and from this perspective we have to cover this thing. Okay. And culture in prehistoric life. So discoveries make us understanding the evolution, the journey. Okay. Next topic is what? The Zangzur corridor. Zangzur corridor. Hi Anantu, how are you? How's your preparation going on? Everything fine? If you need any mentorship help, please come to Alchemy IAS official. We'll be providing you, Alchemy IAS Institute will be providing you all the support and help that you need. Okay. Zhangzi Zur corridor, strategic connectivity in the South Caucasus. So this corridor is in news. Then we have to know that what all countries are involved in this corridor, and what is India's interest in this. Okay. So currently what happened is, one second, yeah. It has gained attention after a recent meeting in New Delhi. So there was a meeting in New Delhi and between India and Armenia's Security Council Secretary. And then it is reflecting what? So why the meeting was there? Because it is showing India's interest in Eurasian connectivity and regional stability. So India wants to connect directly to the countries, right? So it is about the regional stability also and the Eurasian connectivity also. Now, what is the location? So, it is a transport route through southern Armenia's Syunik province. Purpose is what? Connect the mainland Azerbaijan to exclave Nakhchivan. Okay. And these are the countries that are involved. Countries become important for us. We saw that there was question this year also from these topics, right? Azerbaijan, Armenia, Turkey with broader interest from Russia, Iran, Central Asia, and now India also, right? So this is the route, this is the corridor. Azerbaijan is there, Armenia, now India is also associated. And this is Eurasian image, okay? So whenever any topic is there in news, please go through it well and see the area. Whichever area is in news, you should see. Now, what is the geopolitical significance? This becomes very important for understanding. Hi, Fahad. No, no holiday today. How are you? Okay. This is a live session, so we can conduct, okay? We should not stop studying. UPSC civil services aspirants should not take break until they clear the examination. Take a break when it is needed, but most of the time we should be focused, right? Okay. Geopolitical significance related to the countries. What is the interest or benefit associated with one country? So Azerbaijan, if we talk about Azerbaijan, it ensures direct land access to Nakhchivan enclave, boosts trade with Turkey, Europe. So connectivity is there. It will be connecting all the countries, avoids Armenian territory using an international corridor. Now, Turkey, direct land corridor to Turkic world, then pan-Turkic connectivity with Azerbaijan and beyond. So connectivity is at the core. Next is Armenia. Loss of sovereignty over the Syunik region is a major concern. So this was an issue. So what is happening is threat to territorial integrity, and Armenia prefers routes under its own control. So this will be giving direct access to the countries, right? Even because of the geopolitical tensions are so much, so many tensions are there. So it will be giving all country what they want. Every country wants a direct access to the things. Also independence they want. They do not want to be dependent on any country, like totally. It is not healthy and sustainable also. Anytime anything can happen and every access will be denied, right? So this is what every country needs. This is the need of the hour, that you have to be independent, right? Do not fully dependent on any country for anything. Okay, this will be helping in that. So what is India's interest? So again, China is coming into picture. It is opportunity to counter China's Belt and Road Initiative influence and strengthening relations also with the other countries, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Turkey. So our relations will also be improving. Okay, more connection will be there. Enhances strategic partnership with Armenia, supports international north-south transport corridor goals. So this question came, yes or no? UPSC asked this question, civil services examination. Okay, integration, infrastructure integration. So infrastructure is the part of syllabus of civil services. So it will be integrating the sides, Azerbaijan side, Turkey side, and cross-border link will be there. Multi-modal transport route will be there between Asia and Europe. Now, the significance for Eurasia. So it will be linking Europe, West Asia, Central Asia, and Caucasus. Then regional connectivity, logistic efficiency. We already saw that connectivity is at the core, right? And then logistic efficiency reduces transit cost, travel time, and it competes with China's East-West infrastructure corridor. There are some challenges also which will be there. Now, Armenia's sovereignty concern become a major challenge for this thing, for this corridor, and security risk in a volatile post-conflict zone. Next is requires multilateral cooperation, trust building, and it may alter power balance also among these countries: Russia, Iran, Turkey, and EU. Okay, so this is related to the geopolitics. Okay, next is what? The prelims pointer. So Zanzizur is located where? It is in southern Armenia. Okay, and then connects mainland Azerbaijan to Nakhchivan exclave. Now, corridor bypasses Armenia's Syunik province, and these are the things that we already covered. Prelims practice question. So, the proposed Zanzizur corridor, often in the news, seeks to connect what? Same question came from INSTC, this year. One question was there. So, what it connects? Armenia with Russia, Azerbaijan with Nakhchivan exclave bypassing Armenia, Turkey with Iran. What is the answer? Online students, what is the answer, online students? Answer for this question. What does it do? The proposed Zangzi-Zur corridor. Answer is B. It connects Azerbaijan with Nakhchivan exclave. See, this is exactly the same question we made, which was asked in UPSC. So INSTC, related to INSTC, question came that what it connects. Okay, does it connect India with Europe? Like this question came. So this corridor also becomes important for us. Now, what kind of question can come in the mains examination, GS paper 2? So strategic implication of this corridor becomes important. What are the challenges? What are the solutions that this corridor provides? There are issues with different countries, and what are the advantages of different countries? So all these things we have to take care, and then how it is going to have strategic implication in the South Caucasus for regional and global powers. How can India benefit? India is also connecting with this thing, then how India can benefit in this involvement. Okay, next topic is what? India's common compute capacity crosses 34,000 GPUs. So this is related to, again, India's computing mission. Okay, and AI mission. India's AI mission, which is very important. India is working hard in the artificial intelligence sector. Okay, it is trying to provide a leadership. So this topic becomes important for us. Strengthening indigenous AI capabilities. India wants to become a developed country by 2047, Amrit Kal, right? So we have to work very hard in every sector, and we have to provide our leadership. Next is what? News is related to the 3 startups that have been selected to build India's own foundation model under the India AI mission. So indigenous development. Okay, and this is India's AI mission, marking a major stride towards developing indigenous AI solution and enhancing India's strategic autonomy in AI sector. So India is taking use and getting advantages from AI. It is applying AI in every sector, right? We see that. Okay. Launched by Ministry becomes important, MeitY and NASSCOM 2023. It was launched. India AI mission becomes important for us to cover because this is in news. So it was launched by which ministry, and then implementing agency is India AI. So India AI is a independent business division which is under MeitY only. Okay. Next is objective is what? Promote AI innovation, accessibility, application across sectors in India. Now goals are what? So make in India, making AI in India, indigenous development. Okay. Next is making AI work for India and establish India as a global AI leader. But there are challenges also. So we have to make sure that ethical use is there, responsible use is there. Whatever challenges there, we are providing the solution for that challenge. Okay. Next is pillars are also very important. So what are the pillars of India AI mission? Okay, common compute facility, India AI dataset platform, AI Kosha. So these kind of things are asked. What is AI Kosha? Right? So National Repository for High Quality Open AI Database. So this PDF becomes very important when we upload this PDF. Please make sure to read it well. Okay, not everything will be discussed in detail because we have limited time and then we have to cover so many things. So you should go through line by line in a very good manner. And you should underline the important things. So common compute facility, what does it do? Offers high-end computing infrastructure for startups. So this is the thing that was in news, right? 3 new startups are there. Okay. Next is Innovation Center is also there. Supports foundational research in AI and homegrown LLMs. AI Application Development Initiative, Future Skill Initiative and Startup Financing. These are the pillars which are under AI mission. These are the pointers that this AI mission was launched in 2023, implemented by India AI. AI Coach is very important. Can be asked, what is AI Coach? It is a repository of the data set. Okay. Mission focuses on indigenous foundation model. Okay. Now the question, which of the following is correct regarding the India AI mission? First, jointly launched by MITI and Ministry of Science and Technology. One of its aim is to build indigenous foundation model and it includes AI Kosh. Which one is wrong? Online students, which is the wrong statement? First, second or third? Anantu, are you there? Fahad, Adarsh, are you guys there? Which is the correct answer? 2 and 3. Why first is wrong? Very good. So, Anantu, Adarsh and Fahad, are you guys there? Okay. So first option is wrong because NASCOM is there, right? NASCOM and MITI. So we will do what? We will eliminate the first option and answer becomes 2 and 3. Okay. Now the main question, this is very important guys. Please prepare good notes or good answer for AI mission. Whatever India is doing in AI sector becomes very important. Keep yourself updated. Prepare the introduction, prepare the conclusion, prepare the main body part. You should know important points that you can give in the answer because definitely question will come and you cannot miss this topic. Okay, because we are doing so much in AI sector related to artificial intelligence. We are using it in defense also, we are using it in everywhere, right? So discuss the significance of AI mission in positioning India as a global leader. Why this is important? Because India wants to become a global leader, so it has to, whatever opportunity lies in front of us, we have to maximize, we have to use that thing. Okay, and how does this innovation, this will balance innovation with ethical AI deployment. Okay, Goa achieves full functional literacy. Goa achieves full functional literacy. This topic is important because there are so many things associated with this topic. See, and this is going to prove a model for other states also, other union territories also, how they can achieve full literacy. At least we should have full literacy in every state and union territories. Yes or no? At least some education should be there. Literate people should be there. Yes or no? Okay. Now, they officially declared, this is a PIB article again, and this full literacy was achieved under an initiative which is called Ullas. Ullas. Okay, Ullas means joy, happiness. But the full यहाँ पर what does it mean is Nav Bharat Saksharta Karyakram India Literacy Program. Nav Bharat New India Saksharta Literacy Karyakram Program. New India Literacy Program, marking a milestone in India's journey towards achieving full literacy by 2030. So we have to achieve, by 2030, we have to achieve full literacy. So it will be helping other states also in gaining the literacy. Yes or no, guys? Okay. So this is envisioned in National Education Policy also 2020. This is envisioned in National Education Policy 2020 also, and this is why it becomes important. Now, this makes Goa the second country to achieve this thing, to cross the nationally prescribed 95% benchmark for full literacy. Okay, so Goa becomes the second country, and this announcement was made during the grand celebration of Goa's statehood. Another important thing, that Goa Statehood Day was celebrated. What is the date? 30th May, and that was this day it was announced. Okay. Now, so we have covered that Goa is the second state. Next is what? Ullas. We will be covering Ullas program, Nav Bharat Literacy Program. Okay, the state of Goa fully literate, and under this scheme, which is called Ullas. Now, what is the full form of Ullas? Okay, full form of Ullas is understanding lifelong learning for all in society. For all in society. So there are some important and very relevant facts related to the program that we will cover, and you have to take care of that thing in mind. You have to remember these points. Okay, these points. So understanding lifelong learning, understand the essence of the things that are mentioned here. Lifelong learning, it is talking for lifelong learning for all. This is important in society. Okay, launched in 2022, and duration is what? Till 2027 it will be running. Okay. Okay. Now it is a type of centrally sponsored scheme, and then target is what? Adults aged 15 years and above. Okay, who missed formal schooling. Okay, you should know the definition of literacy also. Who is called a literate person? This also becomes important for us. Okay, whenever we talk about literacy. So, who is a literate person? Do you know the correct definition? Now, aligned with. So, we already know that this is aligned with National Education Policy. We have to achieve the full literacy target by 2030. Okay. Now, aims and objective is what? So, see, all those people who could not get literacy, adult learners to become literate. So it is for all. This last program is for all. Okay, it is not to a targeted section. So anyone can come and achieve the literacy. Empower adult learners to become literate and productive members of society. Promote lifelong learning. Equip people with critical life skills. These are the mission, objective. Okay, create an inclusive learning system. This is important to bridge the gap, educational gap. Now, 5 components of the scheme are there. Foundational learning, critical life skill, means that these are very essential life skills that everyone should know, should learn. What are these life skills? Financial learning is important. Digital literacy is important, because digital age, we all are living in digital age, right? So this becomes important, how to handle these things. AI is coming. There are so many negative things associated with AI, right? Legal literacy is also important. Basic education is important. So these are the components. This can be asked that what are the components under Ullas program? So foundational literacy, numeracy should be there. Basic education, vocational skill development, and continuing education. These are the components. Now, Ullas app is also there. It features what? Learner and volunteer registration. Okay, voluntarily you have to register yourself. Access to learning contact will be provided through Diksha portal. Diksha was asked in the examination. Okay, so this will be connected, and this will be provided. The learning content, which is important, tracks literacy progress and engagement. Special features are there. Encourages Jan Jan Sakshar. Jan Jan. Everyone has to be literate. Okay, so mass literacy for all. Now, Kartavya Bodh, duty consciousness, guided by the spirit of Kartavya Bodh. So it is a voluntarily done initiative. People have to come, okay, and then they have to do. Promotes a tech-driven, inclusive model for adult literacy. Adult literacy becomes important here. This is an initiative which is focusing on them. First state to achieve 100% literacy under the scheme is Goa. First under this scheme, but second state to achieve full literacy. Now, so these are the things that we can take care. Remember, targeted at adults 15 plus years. Okay, now launched in 2022, and Goa is the first fully literate state under the scheme. MCQ question, what is the answer? Online students, can you give me the answer? With reference to the Ullas Saksharta Karikram, consider the following statement. It is a centrally sponsored scheme aimed at school-going children under the age of 15. Now, it includes components like vocational skill, critical life skill, and aligns with the National Education Policy 2020. What is the correct answer? Anju, Satish, Adarsh, and Fahad. What is the correct answer? Is it a centrally sponsored scheme and aimed at school-going children under the age of 15? It is not targeting school-going children, right? It is targeting adults above 15 plus. Yes or no? So half is correct, half is not correct, right? Okay, it includes components like, yes, critical life skill, vocational skill, education. Next is aligned, yes. So first becomes wrong. Now, education and social justice. Question, how question can come? See, adult education. I told you, adult education becomes important. So adult education is a key to inclusive growth and social empowerment. They can be a key driver of change when adults are there. Because of the age also, we sometimes give respect to people, like we listen to them, right? So we can actually use them in better management, in guiding, right? So they can actually help us in ensuring what inclusive growth and social empowerment. In this context, we have to critically examine the objective and significance of the last program. Okay. So Naksha program is in news. And very important thing is that its full form, National Geospatial Knowledge Based Land Survey of Urban Habitation. First thing is that the full form is important. Second thing is that it is focusing on urban habitation, urban. So this is only related to urban habitation. Please remember and highlight this point. Okay, Naksha is related to urban habitation. This is how you should remember the important points. Now, which is the ministry involved? Department of Land Resources, Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India. Now it is going to conduct the second phase of the capacity building under the Naksha program. Okay. Some basic facts are there that we have to cover. Full form, we already know that National Geospatial Knowledge Based Land Survey. So technology will be used in this program and then launched under Department of Digital India Land Records Modernization Program. This is the program under which it is launched. Naksha is launched under this program, Digital India Land Record Modernization Program. Okay. Next is implementing agency is what? Department of Land Resources, Technical Partner Survey of India. Criteria for cities. So how they are going to survey this thing? That area less than 35 square kilometer and population less than 2 lakhs. So they are going to, these cities will be chosen. Okay, the criteria is for these cities. Now, it is a 1-year program. Now, objective is what? Comprehensive geospatial database will be there. Aerial surveys will be conducted. Urban, it will help us in the governance, urban land governance. Okay, there is a rural land governance also for that. So that also we have an initiative. This is related to urban habitation. So it will be helping in governing the urban habitation well and supports urban planning, decision making, efficient use, land use will be there, streamline property transaction. These are the issues also. Property transactions become very important, right? Land ownership issues are there most of the times we see, correct? So these will be easing, easy for us to manage. Now accountability will be there, transparency will be there, because it is a digital thing also, and technology also we are using. So accountability, better clarity for the land management will be there, correct? So key features are what? Map will be there, land records generated through the imagery obtained via aerial survey. Now, collaboration with third-party vendors will be there. Digitize. This is very important. Digitalization will be there. And then modernization. Urban land record. So land records are also changing now. It is getting modernized for smaller towns and cities. And then what will be the benefit? So reduced dispute. Land related disputes, we know that there are so many land related disputes. First of all, ownership dispute is there, right? And then clarity is not there. So better clarity will be there, better measurement will be there, okay? And then property tax collection also will be improving, better services to citizens will be provided, okay? These are the points that you can study, that 152 urban local bodies will be there with where it will be launched, and what all cities will be there which will be included in this, less than 35 square kilometers and less than 2 lakh population. What is the answer? Prelims practice question. The Naksha program is associated with which of the following? Is it related to modernization of land record, urban land survey mapping, promotion of rural handicraft? Totally vague, right? No sense at all. So, nahi hai. First, we can remove. Answer is 2 and 3. Most of the questions have answer 2 and 3. Okay, how this program is going to enhance urban land governance. So these are the keywords: urban land governance and support sustainable urban planning in India. Okay, so like this question can be asked. Phytoplanktons. Science for all. So the topic is that phytoplankton overfed on iron pollution are depleting the nutrients faster. So phytoplanktons, which are overfeeding on iron population, they are depleting the nutrients fast. So this is a process that we have to understand. First of all, what are phytoplanktons? So recent study revealed that iron released by human activities is enhancing spring phytoplankton blooms. This is why this image is there. This bloom is there. So this is happening what? That it is enhancing the bloom and accelerates nutrient consumption in India. More population, then more consumption of the nutrients in ocean by phytoplankton. First of all, we have to understand the definition of the phytoplankton. What are phytoplanktons? They are microscopic photosynthetic marine organisms, often called microalgae, and they float near the ocean surface where sunlight penetrates. Sunlight should be there, okay? And then they contain chlorophyll, require sunlight to grow, similar to terrestrial plants. So actually this definition can be given as statement, okay, related to phytoplanktons. They are very important and related to environment. So because of these things, you have to remember this thing, that what are phytoplanktons? They depend on inorganic nutrients such as nitrate, sulfur and phosphate for synthesizing protein, fat and carbohydrate. Types are also given: dinoflagellates and diatoms. Ecological importance. What is the ecological importance of phytoplanktons? It forms the base of the marine food web and then produce approximately 50% of the Earth's oxygen. This time, this question was asked that 50%, or like this statement was given, that oxygen is produced by whom? Ocean more or land more, right? Plants. So terrestrial plants or the marine plants, who produces more oxygen. So you have to understand the concept and the importance of the topic. So these phytoplankton produce approximately 50% of Earth's oxygen, rivaling the terrestrial plant. They compete with terrestrial plants and they produce more oxygen, plays a crucial role in the global carbon cycle also, right? And their population growth fluctuates seasonally. Now, what is the environmental concern related to this topic? If phytoplankton bloom is there, why it is going to harm? But bloom means that depleting fast. Nutrients will be depleting fast. Excess nutrients, often from pollution, cause overgrowth or blooms, right? So overgrowth of the phytoplanktons will be there, and then it can produce the toxic compound harmful to fish, shell, birds, mammals. These toxins can disrupt marine ecosystem. There should be a natural process. Everything should be in a balanced way. That is what it is telling, okay? Now, this iron deposition, human induced from industrial activity does, they act as micronutrients stimulating phytoplankton bloom. So this iron is actually working as a stimulating factor. Biostimulus, So stimulating, what is the function of a stimulus? To enhance or to make the things work more in a good way, more faster way, right? So this is what iron is also doing. These influences nutrient cycle and marine ecosystem. Then when the bloom will be there, phytoplankton bloom will be there, they will be using more nutrients and they will be eating more, and then what will happen is this is not a natural process, so it will impact the marine species which are there, okay? Now these are the prelims pointer that you can read, and the question time. Okay, Phytoplankton is our correct. They are microscopic photosynthetic organisms found in ocean. They produce about 50% of the world oxygen. And the types of phytoplanktons, what are their features? So answer will be what? 1 and 2 only. Now question, mains question. Discuss the ecological importance of phytoplankton, marine ecosystem and the potential impact of human-induced changes on the population dynamics. Now Bharat Gen, very, very important topic related to AI, right? Bharat Gen. Okay. So Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh launches Bharat Gen, India's first of its kind indigenously developed government funded AI based multi-modal LLM for Indian languages. So this is an initiative related to Indian languages where we are using AI also, and then it will help us in the citizen service. It is it will be beneficial for the people, better service delivery related to people. Now what is Bharat Gen? Bharat Gen is a national mission to create AI. Okay, again AI. So we already covered Bharat India AI mission. So it is also related to AI and how AI should be there. What is the goal? Goal is that it should be ethical, it should be inclusive, it should be multilingual and deeply rooted in Indian tradition. This becomes important. Okay. So these are the vision. This is the vision of India behind this Bharat Gen. Okay. Next is Indian values and ethos should be there, okay, deeply rooted. Now, AI doctor, see how we are using the AI. AI doctor will be there speaking in regional languages. So, we are using the AI and they will be speaking in different languages, giving people the benefit of AI. It will revolutionize the telemedicine in remote villages. This is how we are going to use the AI application, okay. So, this is the application of science and technology, correct? NEP. Now, National Education Policy again is coming, right? ULAS. It was mentioned in ULAS also. Now, National Education Policy also focuses on integrating technology with what? Humanities, okay? So, it will be leading towards inclusive development, inclusive growth, holistic learning, okay? So, integrating science and technology with humanities. This is the vision behind National Education Policy also. So, language, regional languages will be delivered by AI doctor. Okay, so this is related to Bharat Gen. Okay. So it is a multi-modal LLM at the Bharat Gen Summit. So this was summit and this is a milestone in India's AI journey focusing on Indian languages. What is Bharat Gen? It is first indigenously developed AI-based government-funded multi-modal large language model designed specially for Indian languages. So Indian languages are the main target. Okay. Development implementation becomes important. So developed by National Mission on Interdisciplinary Cyber Physical System and implemented by TIH Foundation for Internet of Things and Institute of Excellence at IIT Bombay. Basic facts are there. You can memorize these facts. Okay. Objective is what? To use AI to revolutionize AI across India's diverse linguistic and cultural landscape by creating region-specific AI solution and backed by Department of Science and Technology. This is also involved. The initiative brings tougher together leading academic institutions of excellence will be involved in this, okay, and then together they will be working for this. Now features are becoming very important, right? We have to understand the features. It is a multilingual, we already saw multilingual, inclusive, right? 22 languages will be there. Multi-modal integration of text, speech and images. AI doctor will be there. Built on Bharatiya dataset based training, open source platform nurtures a generative AI research ecosystem within India. Now, implementation work. So, technology innovation hubs will be there, executed through the hubs TIH with 4 upgraded parks. Okay, and 4 pillars of Bharat Gen mission are there. There are 4 pillars. What are these pillars? Technology development. This is very, very important. 4 pillars you have to remember. That technology development is there. Next is entrepreneurship is there, and human resource development is there, and international collaboration. Without collaboration, this will not be a good initiative. Now, what is the significance? Very, very important thing. application, right? How it is going to impact the life of people or change the life of people. This is why we are updating or advancing, yes or no? So it will be advancing the critical, it will be enhancing, again it will be working as a stimulus, enhancing critical sector like healthcare, education, agriculture, governance, right? By providing AI solution, regional languages, so they will be using regional languages. They will be, people will be getting the delivery in their own languages, and these are the sector to which it will be catering: agriculture, medicine, health, everywhere, right? And now this is an example of this, you can use in your mains answer writing, that this is an example of AI democratization. Very good word, right? So AI democratization, local level it is reaching, and inclusivity in India's digital and technology landscape. Next is what? It strengthens India's position. Obviously, it is indigenously developed large language model. Yes or no? So it is strengthening India's position in leadership, global AI leadership. And if India is utilizing this opportunity well, then it will be very good thing, right? Okay. It is India's first government-funded multilingual model developed under NMICPS. These are the prelims pointer that you can revise again. And open source, it is open source aimed at sectors like healthcare, education, agriculture, technology. Hubs will be involved in this, right? Developed under this and implemented at IIT Bombay. So this is the end of the class now. I hope you understood every topic well. What are the important topics, how we should cover certain topics, how question can come from prelims and mains perspective. Okay, online students, was everything okay for Adarsh, Anantu? Everything was okay, fine. Any doubt is there? So we will be meeting next week now with new topics, new things, and then we'll discuss some interesting topics next week. Okay, so I'll be seeing you. Study well, work hard, and enjoy.